Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Becky and today we're going to be doing a layout using Paige Evans Horizon collection. I'm going to start out with this pile of paper all pulled from the Paige Evans, either the paper pad or just some scraps I had left over from hers. So you see that little drawer over to the right hand side. That's where I keep that collection. My eyeballs got really big. Let's put it that way. When I bought this collection, I think I bought almost everything that was in it. I'm going to use this map page right here as the border of my background. I trimmed down that white piece of white daisy cardstock right there you saw. I'm just going to use that as my background. I'm leaving a 1/2 inch on each side. I'm going to go ahead and commit to the placement of this instead of just plopping it down, which I still cannot do straight. I just kind of lay it down and put it like this. I'm going to pull out a couple pieces of scraps. I'm going to pull out a yellow piece and also this one right here that has the plus signs on them or on it. It's very cute. And then instead of using more scraps, which I have plenty of from this collection, I am going to pull out a full piece of paper and trim it down a little bit to get some more color in there. This one right here. On this layout, I don't do this a whole lot, but I do pull out my Tim Holtz Edge Distresser tool and distress the edges of these pieces of paper. Right here are the two photos I'm going to be scrapbooking. This is a photo of my niece, Erin, and her son, Camden. This is a layout that will either go to her or Debbie. You will see me scrapbook these pictures at least 2 more times because I love them, so I want a copy. And I know Erin will want a copy, and so will my sister. So, yeah, you'll see these photos come up again in future videos. I am going to end up cutting the blue paper into a banner right here like that, and then distressing the edges of it like I said. Now, what was I going to say? Oh, you can see oh, brain fart. You can see I'm using a sketch. It's right there in the top right hand corner of your screen. I'm not, going by it completely, but I do have some of the stripes in there. And on this one, because I bought so much of this collection, I really just wanted to use quite a bit of the papers on it. Okay, I am going to pull in another piece of paper. This one is a floral paper, also, of course, from the Paige Evans Horizon collection. And I'm going to pretty much do the same thing to this one, which is just rough up the edges. This is going to be on the bottom layer, kind of as the base. I mess around with these so much. I should have edited this video better because a lot of you can see that Tim Holtz Distress tool over there on the right hand side. A lot of the length of this video is me using that little distress tool kind of off screen, so I'm sorry about that, guys. This right here is pretty much how the layout is gonna look. I'm gonna go ahead and start sticking down all of my papers. Now you can see in the sketch there is that circular element. We are gonna address that here in just a minute, just as soon as we get these photos laid down and that background laid down. I don't usually, when I do my photos like this, they're stacked, I don't usually allow the pattern paper to show through the spacing between the two photos, especially if they're, well, I don't want to say I don't usually allow that. If it's two papers, because look, you can see that blue that comes down the center. I don't usually let that happen, but on this one, I went ahead and allowed that to happen. This is how we're going to do the circular element. I am using this Spectrum Noir gray marker, and I'm just doing a dashed line, kind of like it was stitched. But if you look down toward the bottom, see the dark black? I initially thought I was going to use this stitch that looked like a cross stitch, and I was going to stitch it all the way around that corner or around that circle with that stamp, but I only did it like 4 times and I did not like it. I couldn't get it lined up just perfect, so I was like, eh. So I am going to have to do something about the fact that you can see that black stamping right down there at the bottom. I am right here just erasing my lines. Okay, so I do pull out these, they're kind of like plastic stickers. They're not really super puffy. They're just kind of plastic. And I am going to use that pink one right there. It says Our Happy Place. And that was, I was using that to try to cover up those little stitched bits. I'm going to end up pulling out some fussy cut pieces to put down there to kind of just layer it up, and also a circle that was punched out of one of the patterned papers. Here I'm just looking through what my options are. Now I am going to be using these very difficult alphas for my title, and my title is going to be Weston. And the reason it's Weston is the kids, Aaron and Camden, just went and spent some time over in the park in Weston, which I used a map paper, so it kind of seems like travel, but it's really like a 20-minute travel. It's okay. I do like how this turned out. I really like, actually, those alphas are super hard to use that are multicolored, but I really like how it turned out on this page. So there's where I'm going, layering up the fussy cut bits and the little circular items. I do make a little cluster right up there where that blue banner ends, and then I have one down there where I said I was doing that stamping. That pink plastic word phrase sticker, our happy place, will come back in. I did fussy cut out several moths, but then there are also some moths that were die cut shapes, so I'm going to use a little bit of a mixture. You know, a lot of the papers will have like butterflies and things like that, but this particular line had a paper that was moths, which is fine. They're not as cute as the butterflies. I love fussy cutting out butterflies for whatever reason. I could put a butterfly on any paper. Right here, I'm going to go ahead and commit to the pink one down here at the bottom, and then I have a blue one at the beginning of the title, a pink dragonfly at the end, and then a little orange one that's down there by our happy place sticker. I am going to use these enamel dots from Pink Fresh. I use just the blue ones, both shades of blue. There's a light blue and a dark blue, and I just put those down around the page. After I do that, guys, I am not going to do anything else to this layout. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Sorry about the choppy voiceover. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.